Um, okay, good afternoon, Mr. Jacobs. First of all, thank you so much for your time and consideration for the meeting today. I am
Yes.
really glad that you have some interest in our vacant office, and it'll be a great pleasure for me to cooperate with you long term. That is why I have scheduled a meeting today to discuss the terms about the potential lease of our office. How are you feeling at the moment? Can I ask?
Well, yes, I've looked into the office, and the company I'm owner of is going really well. And I want to go out of my house into an office to just really professionalize the company. So
Yeah.
yeah, I saw you have a 40-unit office to offer.
Yes, exactly.
I'm very interested in that one.
Perfect. Should we
Um,
start now?
yes.
Okay, so I want to discuss the first point, that is the security deposit. Um, the deposit is used to secure the rent and repair any potential damages that can occur during your rent. I would like to ask for a 3 months rent as a security deposit, and this amount of money will be returned by the end of your rent minus the reparation fees. What do you think?
Yeah, that's actually something that was really a thing for me.
Yeah.
Everything looked fine. I could totally agree with the rent because I looked in the region and saw other offices that were at the same price. The rent is no problem, but the security deposit is kind of a thing for me
Mm-hmm.
because, well, we know each other a little bit now, and
Yeah.
you know what kind of work I'll be doing there, and I don't really think like the work I have and the company I have, I don't think damages will occur. And I think for 1,800 euros a month, I'm totally fine with that, and I don't even need to negotiate about that. But in return, I would really appreciate if the security deposit would just be gone, no security deposit at all.
I see what you mean. Yes, I totally understand what you mean by not causing any damage. But actually, the security deposit is one part of our company. It's like one of the rules that our company have, and we do understand and we do trust our partner. But at the same time, this is for like document stuff. So I'm not saying that there are any damages gonna happen, but it's just a part of the document processes.
Yes.
So yeah, it would be really nice if you could like think about that.
Okay. Should we get back to that later on?
Yeah,
Just
okay.
I'll take it into account because this is one of the things that I was actually really that was the only issue for me.
Mm-hmm.
This deposit because it's a big chunk of money in one go.
Yeah.
And the rent is, I'm fine with that, but the security deposit was a problem. Uh, but we'll get back to that.
Oh, okay.
For me, the most important thing, so look, the rent and the security deposit obviously is important, but
Mm-hmm.
the sublet policy
Mm-hmm.
is of great importance to me because I'll be going abroad a lot for my work,
Yeah.
sometimes even a month. So I think it'd be a big shame if I can't rent out the office to others, maybe other employees. In the meantime, it would just be throwing money away, basically. So what is the sublet policy?
Well, actually, according to our company, we would prefer to have a non-sublet policy, which means that it's not possible to sublet. But because we really look forward to our long-term cooperation, so I think we can let you sublet, but under the condition that your company makes a commitment that the time when you are gone and somebody comes to sublet your office, there will be no problems, and you should also provide us with your ID or passport copy. Is that okay
Yeah.
for you?
No, of course, and I'll always let you guys know who will be taking over the office and how long.
Yeah.
I think communication should be really strong for that because obviously, it's important for you guys to know who's in the office that you're renting out. So
Yeah. So
basically, it can be a lenient sublet policy. I just have to let you know. Just information,
yeah.
communication is key. That's all.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Because we want
But,
to avoid the troubles to other tenants as well. So I hope you
exactly.
understand that. Yeah, okay. Should we move on to
Great,
the
great.
next one? Uh, The next thing we want to
The length
discuss,
also has to be discussed still.
yes, the lease length exactly.
Yeah.
Um,
So,
so we want to offer you the month to month length. So whenever, like for example, your contract expires, then you can just extend it by month to month. What do you think
uh,
of that?
well, actually, I like to have assurance, like long term.
Mm-hmm.
So, look, the 1800, that's no problem for me. I want to stick to that, and I don't need to negotiate about that. But how would month to month be in terms of price difference? Can it go up and down, or what would that look like?
Yeah, because as you can see, the situation housing in Utrecht now is not going really well in the past few years, and that is also the trend, the trend now.
Yeah,
So we want to make sure that yeah, with a month to month lease, we can just adjust the price according to the market. So, for
yeah,
example, if the market is going well, then we're doing good. But if it's not, then we should have some adjustments. And I think you're a businessman, so you could also understand it from our point of view.
I understand how the market works, but
Mm.
you understand for me that this gives me a lot of insecurity about how maybe in 3 months I'll have to pay a huge amount. I think we should, month for month is it's too short term for me. I'm willing to negotiate. I had 2 years in my head, but if you want to go month to month, we'll have to look somewhere in the middle. But that's too short term for me. Like I can't pay 1800. I'm totally down with 1800. That's fine with me, but I can't have it become 2000 next month or the month after that. That would kill my
Um,
business as well. I need a bit of security.
then what do you think of 2 months lease? Because
Um,
yeah, because then we also need to pay for the land and this the insurance, and that price we cannot kind of control that.
no, exactly. But you can also see it as a kind of fixed income because if I stay with you guys for a year or 2 years, you're gonna have a fixed income. Maybe if I go out in a month because the price goes up, you're gonna have to find someone. You'll have a month with no income. It in these times it can also be secure for you. I can't go under a year. Meet me in the middle. I have 2 years in my head. That's where I started with,
Mm.
but I
Yeah,
can't
like
go
I
three
have.
months, 4 months.
Okay, our company policy is month to month, but you want to have a year. But should we do like 6 months?
And I understand 2 years is too much, but I can't go under a year. I'm going to be in a new office. I need to be able to build up my company again from that point, and I can't have these kind of changing situations along with it.
Hmm.
And
Okay.
I've already agreed on the amount, so the 1800. I don't even need to negotiate about that.
Um, I'm sorry, but okay. Can we go back to the lease length later?
What? Sorry,
Can we go back to the length later?
you're frozen. Okay, yes, we
Okay.
can take a break
Yeah.
on that. Um,
Okay. Next about the monthly rents. I understand that you would like to have a low amount um, of rent. But yeah, as you know, the situation in Utrecht is not going really well. So we would want to have a 2,700 euros
oh.
per month.
Oh, okay. That changes the game. Okay.
Mm.
But I was told it was. I saw on your website and everything that it was going to be 1800, but
Hmm.
that changes a lot. I thought we could get to an agreement with 1800 and perhaps alter the length and the security deposit. But so you basically want 2700 times free as security deposit. So you want me to pay that up hand, and
Yes.
it's going to be every month if we do it your way. I think I'll have to look somewhere else then if that's what it's going to be because that's not affordable for me.
Hmm. If then how how much would you be willing to pay? Because 118 for us, 100 and 1,800 for us is a bit low given the situation in Utrecht.
Yeah, I understand, but with the length and the security deposit, it's kind of like three things that are working in my disadvantage.
But
So
if
it's going to be a high price. I've kind of looked in the region, and 2,700 is. I thought 1,800 was the price, but apparently, if it's 2,700, that's like skyrocketed. And we could negotiate on a price definitely, but if there's also a security deposit that you definitely want 3 months, if you don't want to negotiate on that, and the length will be under a year, I can't afford that.
then should we say the rent is 2,200, and if you pay me 2,200 for the rent, then I can just give you the offer to pay 1.5 months of rent or 2 months of rent, and I could offer you the lease length of 1 year. Is that okay? Then you have the length of 1 year, and then the security deposit is 2 months, and the offer that I give you is 2,200. What do
Okay,
you
so
think
you
of that?
dropped 500,
Yeah.
and you've halved your security deposit, and I've halved the amount that I wanted.
Yeah.
I could go with that.
Okay.
I'm kind of the month 1.5. It kind of seems why half a month. Should we just make it 1 month of rent?
Well, if it is 1 month of rent, then if there are any reparation fees happen, then you pay all the reparation fees which are below 2,500. Is that okay for you?
Yeah. As I told you before, you know what my company's doing. I don't
Yeah.
think there are going to be any costs like that, but I can go with that. I'll take that on me then.
Okay. Yeah.
So basically, as I said, reparation costs probably won't come, but I do think office cleaning is important then.
Mm-hmm.
A clean office will make sure it doesn't get any.
Yeah.
It prevents damages. So I was thinking, and I probably will stick to twice a month.
Yeah, that's okay
Cleaning?
for me. Yeah,
Okay.
that's perfect.
Well,
Okay, then should we do like a recap to make sure that we understand each other well?
sure.
Yeah, okay. So first of all, about the office cleaning. So we do it twice a month, which is 2 weeks, one time per 2 weeks. The monthly rent we go with 2,200.
Yes.
Okay. The sublet policy, it's available to sublet for you, and under the condition that you provide us with a commitment and the ID card, like to state the information is clear. Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, yes. Do we agree on that? The sublet policy? We agree, right?
We agree that
Yeah, okay.
if I rent it for people, I just have to provide you with the right information, right?
Yes, exactly.
Great. Yes.
The lease length is 1 year lease.
Yes.
Okay. And finally, the security deposit is 1 month length, and plus you pay all the reparation fees which are below 2,500.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Then I really look forward to working with you for long term in the future.
Yes, me too.
Yes.
This was a good negotiation.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.